7 gut destroyers. Do not eat these foods. Guess what? We crave foods that we have an immune response to. Say what? Yep, it's the truth. And today I will tell you the 7 most common culprits and what to do about it. It's time to heal that gorgeous body of yours, my friend, and begin to feel amazing once again. First of all, how many of you watching this find yourself rushing out the door in the morning? Put your hands up, I'm watching you. So you grab a muffin, otherwise known as a frosting-free cupcake. Think about that for a minute. Or you grab a banana, or you stick to coffee only and skip breakfast altogether. You, my friend, are killing your metabolism, feeding your fat storage, and doing a major disservice to your gut. Unless you're doing IF, which I get, I do intermittent fasting as well, and I'll talk about that in another video. All carbs except fiber turn to sugar. Did you get that? That includes that cupcake, muffin. You want carbs that your body has to work hard to turn into sugar, not carbs that instantly turn to sugar only to be stored as fat. And instead of being a fat burner, these habits have made you a sugar burner. That's right, sugar burner. Did you get that? Being a sugar burner makes it harder to lose weight, especially around your middle section, and it causes craving foods you shouldn't be eating and may actually increase the probability of you getting dementia. Yeah, you heard that right. Check this out. When your blood sugar goes up, your insulin has to come up, and your insulin wants to bring down your blood sugar, but you're not helping that poor guy out. Blood sugars consistently over 90 have been shown to increase the rate of getting dementia, making you 5 times more susceptible to this challenging disease. So what are the biggest culprits and commonly eaten foods messing up your gut? One is eggs. They're a great source of protein, but it's been shown that egg whites may permeate the gut lining, making symptoms of autoimmune disease worse. Once you heal your gut, introducing eggs back in is absolutely okay. Number 2 is gluten. Bottom line, the wheat of today is not the wheat our ancestors ate. It's been genetically modified, creating confusion in our body, and oftentimes is mistaken for a foreign invader because of this. Next up is dairy. Lactose is a type of sugar found in dairy. Lactase is an enzyme that we make in our bodies, and the problem is, as we get older, the less and less lactase we make. In fact, as adults, nearly 70% of people don't produce enough, which contributes to poor digestion and assimilation of dairy, insert stomach aches, insert overall icky digestion. You just don't even want to go there. Soy is the next on our list. Soy resembles gluten on a molecular level, so your body may react the same way as gluten does, even though it's a different food. Not to mention, soy is one of those largest GMO crops in the US. Next up, peanuts. The omega-6s in nuts are considered pro-inflammatory. Ditch the nuts and opt for healthy fats in avocados instead. Next up is corn. Now, sure, it's technically gluten-free, but did you know that corn can actually look like gluten in your body, causing some unwanted symptoms? This is called a cross-reaction and is actually pretty common. Next up, sugar. It's highly inflammatory, period. You know how I said that we crave the foods we have an immune response to. This is often because of leaky gut. The easiest way to see what may be a problem for you is through elimination. Give yourself 21 days free of the foods you remove and reintroduce them back in 1 to 3 days at a time. If you pull out these foods and notice you begin to crave them, this is a great sign that you have found that your foods don't work for you. And chances are it's time to heal that amazing body of yours from the inside out. And if you're looking to lose weight, you've got to fix your gut first, which is why you should watch this video right here. Give it a try, get rid of these 7 foods and see how you feel. The worst that can happen is that you find out what's making you feel bad and you get to experiment with new foods that actually work for your body. I'd say it's really a win-win. As always, remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you soon.